Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't drink hard alcohol now either. There's days like that, or nights like that.
Because Chad's old.
I'm old. I stick to my beer, and occasionally my whiskey.
Ooh.
If I can handle my whiskey.
I can handle my whiskey. So nice.
Chemo made me like whiskey. Only good thing that it ever did for me, besides to save my life, I guess, but...
Yeah, you know, probably the fact that it saved your life is like the best aspect of it.
See what happens.
You had a kid out of it, and they said that wasn't going to happen, so...
Yeah.
Welcome back to Just Your Average Podcast. It's just me and Chad this time, and we actually fucking have video. You're going to see, like, part of that conversation. It's going to, like, scroll into it, and we're just going to, like, be having the talk and all the... Nothing about that whole Vegas trip. I went to Vegas, by the way.
Which is why we are having a video this late.
Yeah, I mean, you
Somebody
guys...
had to go have fun and have a vacation. Why left me here by my lonesome.
Get fucked. We planned this, like, last year, and I was
I'm
like...
going away in April, so...
Alright, well, fuck you.
Hopefully...
Put your phone on silent, by the way.
Time to vibrate.
Yeah, well, you're gonna fucking hear it in this thing, because I don't have a good shock mount for it, so...
Welcome to episode 3 of Just Your Average Podcast. It's going to be a fun one today.
You're a dirty bitch. I was trying to say something. You cut me off.
What's up?
It doesn't make a difference now. I forgot.
Yeah.
It was that important.
We have a fun show today.
No, we don't.
It's going to be fun.
It's not. If it's Chad's definition of fun, it's going to be talking about chemo again. Look, dude, I love you, but, like, they don't want to hear about it. Even though we were going to make jokes about it, they don't want to hear about it. Oh, and Chad's friend, the one who's, like, complaining about, like, all of this being off, tough tits.
It's mostly my bad handiwork of doing crooked shells.
That's what happens when you build things drunk, kids.
Plenty sober.
I was sober. As you were saying, yes, fun show.
On today's show, pitching a Batman movie, which is going to be our dream movie.
But who's catching? 12-year-old humor.
Some Infinity War news
Woo.
and hopes.
Woo.
Venom hopes.
Alright, I'm not a slap.
And some new movie news. About stuff that probably should have happened a while ago and stuff that probably shouldn't happen because I don't know why the hell they're doing it.
So this is basically your movie episode. Also, before we get into anything else, fucking Super Saiyan Indigo. We fucking called it. You can coin it. It's what you want. Vegeta's apparently, like, magic, and Goku's just like, ah.
Yeah, Vegeta's pretty badass, and Goku's like, well, fuck you, I got my...
Kaioken. I got my
Ultra
Kaioken.
Instinct. I'm calling it right now. The rest of these episodes are going to be a giant letdown, and I'm just going to hate everything.
That's because they're ending it in March. Yay!
Hey, but now that I'm at least talking about, there might be a sequel series. So instead of Dragon Ball Super, maybe we'll get Dragon Ball something else.
Here's my problem. This is the anime rant of the episode. The problem that I take with it all is the fact of the matter that there's so much work going into this right now, and like you're seeing so much like effort and energy going into like Ultra Instinct. They're basically just squandering all of like this story building that they could do with it.
I honestly think they're ending it just because the voice actor Obama died. I think they're going to try to take a break. They're just saying they're going to end it because they don't know what they're going to do. They probably don't know if they want to replace her. Because there was no sign of the show ending. Like a while ago, they talked about doing 200 and something episodes.
Yeah, they were like, we're just going to go until, the world explodes.
Yeah, and now they're like, oh yeah, we're ending it.
Like,
and we're going to give you like a month or two. It's like, that's not enough time to prepare. You know how many friggin' YouTube channels run their lives on Dragon Ball now?
Yeah, but then it's all just going to be Dragon Ball Speculation 2018.
Yeah. It's 2025. Still waiting for that little series to come out now.
They're also talking about a movie.
Yeah, but the movie's not going to be anything, like, special. It's going to be about the original, like, Super Saiyan God. I'm pretty sure.
That's a waste.
Yeah, remember we were talking about how Akira Toriyama came out with the thing about, I forget the guy's name, like the actual character name, but about the original Super Saiyan God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Broly's the legendary Super Saiyan, so...
He ain't no god.
I mean, his power rivaled the god.
Yeah. Back in Z, but now Goku could be like, fuck you, Broly.
Yeah, but he just fought Khalifa.
I don't even want to get into that.
And even with that whole fusion thing, like, that was pretty fucking retarded. Like, she was strong.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of rushed like how it rushed the strength like differential, which was disappointing to see. But I mean, Broly was also like retardedly powerful when he was a child. So
Yeah. I don't know. Dragon Ball Super is disappointing me now.
anywho, on to the movie topic.
Yeah. So first, what I didn't get to say was we're going to talk about a lot of movies now from like the 80s and stuff are deciding to make sequels to the original movie and just blanking out all the other sequels.
For some movies, that's okay.
Yeah,
Not
like,
for all of them.
right now we got Halloween, RoboCop, and Terminator.
Terminator's okay. I didn't really like Halloween, so it's what it is. RoboCop is it's kind of deserved because the second and third movies were just like shitting all over the franchise. I'm just saying, it was like
It turned it into like a smart action movie just to like
yeah,
fucking just nonsense.
yeah.
Halloween, I'm just worried about this because isn't this the one Danny McBride's writing?
I think
Yeah.
I'm not. I was in Vegas, so I have no idea what the fuck's going on anymore. But I think so.
Yeah. So and Jamie Lee Curtis is coming back as her original character, even though she died in the second one or something.
Yeah, but if they're doing it after
Yeah.
the first one, like,
Which is weird because, like, I don't know. But hopefully it'll be good.
well, they can do it with Terminator because after Terminator, here's the thing: after Terminator 2, you can essentially say that's a whole split timeline because, holy shit, I was gonna combine like Linda Connor. It's not Linda Connor. I forget her actual name, but
We did this last time, too.
yeah,
Her name.
fucking
Let me look it
John
up.
Connor's mother,
I'll look it up later.
Linda Hamilton. There we go.
Hamilton.
My brain started to work. So Linda Hamilton, like, quote unquote, died in between the second and third movie, which just made it, a wash.
Yeah, it was kind of stupid, though, because, like, the name really...
They didn't explain it. They were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, she had cancer."
It's like
It's like,
John Connor's older now, and he's like a weird-looking kid.
yeah, he's like a gangly, druggy,
Yeah.
fucking,
Then all of a sudden, it's like Christian Bale.
yeah, and then
Doesn't...
not Christian Bale.
They wasted Christian Bale so bad. He would have been perfect.
Yeah, but he didn't want to do the movie in the first place. He said no 3 times.
Yeah, but when he was doing it, he took it serious enough to rampage on the set when somebody walked in front of the camera or something.
Yeah, but I mean, he's also professional, so I can kind of understand that. Like, every inch of film is worth some kind of money, and they
Yeah.
still use film for most of those movies, which is retarded, by the way. Just use digital. Like, the cameras are such good quality. Just buy a Red. Granted, it's like a $60,000 camera after you buy all the parts, but you can just erase bits and pieces of it. It's fine.
I don't know. I've been saying for years that because James Cameron had to wait like a certain amount of time to get the rights back to actually make the movie.
Yeah, it was like,
This is a weird thing too,
10
because
years?
normally things are like if you keep making movies, you can keep the rights to it. But this is like them being like, we're just going to shoot out movies to make money. That's what Genesis or whatever
yeah, it was. Genesis was the last one.
Yeah, that's why that came out because they're like, it's our last one. Let's do it. And now we have James Cameron being like, you know what?
I'm gonna fix this.
I'm gonna fix my baby.
I'm gonna fix the shit you wrecked.
I just want James Cameron to make another Alien movie.
Everyone hated Alien Resurrection. I
He
actually
didn't make
like-
Alien Resurrection.
Yeah, I know, but everyone hated it. I liked it though.
You're talking about Covenant or Alien Resurrection?
I'm talking about Resurrection, the one with Sigourney Weaver, where they had like the
Becomes
weird
like the weird, yeah.
alien hybrid, and then you have like the human alien hybrid that pops out of the thing, and like
I didn't like Sigourney Weaver's character. What did she say? She's like, "Who do I have to fuck to get a drink around here?" Or something
yeah,
like
it
that.
was something along those lines.
It's just
well, like you can kind of see like it was essentially her just being like, "Yeah, I'm tired of this shit. Like,
Yeah.
fuck this."
and that I don't know. Alien Covenant was kind of okay.
I didn't see Covenant.
Was it?
After I saw the first what was the first one called?
Prometheus.
Yeah, after I saw Prometheus, I was like,
See, I kind of like as a movie. I think I like Prometheus better. Covenant had like good Alien, but now like Ridley Scott's like, I might take this further than xenomorphs and all that, and it's like, no, the xenomorphs are Alien. Stop trying to make it all connect. Just make a movie about Alien. You know what I mean?
just make another Alien movie where they rampage and kill everything,
Yeah,
and
like-
we'll be happy.
Put like the Space Marines or whatever they're called in it.
Yeah, the Space Marines.
Yeah, just make that like the friggin' aliens.
Alien.
Don't do
Colonial
like
Marines or
friggin'
something
what
like that?
Covenant did and be like, these are people going to like inhabit a new Earth and breed and do all this garbage. And they wasted James Franco. He wasn't even in the goddamn movie. He was just in that stupid short.
I don't like the Franco brothers, to be honest.
James Franco's awesome.
They're kind of just fuckheads.
Yeah,
Like they're
also
they're
fuckheads.
funny, but they're fuckheads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like James Franco. He's a good guy.
It's whatever. Everyone's got their own taste. I'm not gonna say much about it.
Yeah.
I'm drinking on an empty stomach. I've had like one apple.
I've had a hot dog today. It's gonna be a fun episode. But RoboCop, I'm kind of worried about because it's the original writer and everything doing.
Yeah, but
this
where are they
one.
gonna go with it?
A sequel after the first movie, which I don't know what are they just gonna New Adventures.
I mean, the first movie was essentially its own movie. Like they didn't have to make a sequel to it.
Yeah, most of these movies they don't have to make sequels to, but
Terminator, they
Terminator.
specifically made it so Terminator was like open ended.
I don't know. I just don't want this to be like a high budget garbage fest like the reboot was, because that reboot was awful. Like they ruined the costume. They had the costume perfect. Then they're like, we're gonna paint it black.
It's like want to paint it black and make him like super edgy. It's like why?
Like I remember watching them, like that looks pretty dope with like the gray and everything.
Yeah.
Then they're like, black.
Yeah, it's like all right, that's. But hold on, I was gonna say something. It wasn't about It was. I think it was about Terminator. I can't fucking remember now. You like went off on your own like thing about RoboCop, and I'm like, all right, whatever. Fuck if I know. Plus, like the way it was shot, like there's. I don't know. RoboCop 1 was its own movie. Like you could have been done after the first one. Terminator, you couldn't have because they left it so open ended. But
Terminator 2, you probably could have ended it without a sequel though. Nice thumbs up, giving it out.
kind of, but they left it open with the whole like, oh, Judgment Day is just being postponed. It's like,
Yeah.
I just hope like they solidly end it.
You know they're gonna try to make 3 more movies. James Cameron's on a. I'm gonna milk as many movies as I can.
The fuck was that?
I don't know. My house is haunted.
Can we not say that? Like, I don't want to have to leave right now. We actually have everything working for once. Jesus Christ.
What were we just talking about?
Fucking movies and sequels and shit. Terminator, he's gonna make 3 more.
Yeah, because he's gonna try to make a few more Terminator movies.
Well, he's also taking this on along with the whole Avatar bullshit, and I'm just like, meh.
I really hope they don't make Arnold Schwarzenegger being the new Terminator though.
I hope they do, and they just kill him off.
Like
they're done
Genesis
with
was
it.
kind of cool, saying like the actual Terminator ages like a human.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. It's better than
Well, the
CGI Arnold.
The flesh ages.
Like, can you think of another actor that would be a badass Terminator?
The dude that they had play the fucking Terminator with Christian Bale.
That guy sucked.
Like,
Wasn't he the one that was in Suicide Squad? What the hell's his name?
No, he wasn't in Suicide Squad.
They're all the same. I can't remember their names. There's like a few try to be action hero actors that are all the same.
I could see Vin Diesel being like,
Just imagine if The Rock was a Terminator.
no, because I'd expect him to be like busting jokes and like,
Yeah,
like a funny fucking
All
Terminator.
right, I'll give you Vin Diesel. But Vin Diesel is weird. Like, he's jacked and everything, but he has the fucking double chin. And that's not a good, like, design quality for a Terminator.
Yeah, it is because it makes make him look like he's more human. Honestly, the reason they should have a fat Terminator, you just heard that. The reason they should have a fat Terminator is because it would look realistic.
2020, Kevin James.
Paul Blart, Terminator cop.
Just goes around those little
Copyright.
segues.
Fucking, this is what you want to see.
John Cena might be a good Terminator.
No,
Oh, fucking, they want John Cena to be Duke Nukem.
that would work.
That would work.
That would work perfectly. But I don't know. They'd probably have to pull some no-name person. Like, I don't want to see anyone established as fucking Terminator.
Yeah.
Because the only reason I, like, kind of stopped caring for Arnold as the Terminator was after he did Kindergarten Cop. He did Kindergarten Cop, I think, after he did Terminator. And that's where I was like, I'm expecting him to, like,
Oh, no.
make a reference to it's not a tumor.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is amazing.
He's a very
What's that?
multifaceted
What the hell's that movie
individual.
called? Oh, my God.
Use your brain. The chemo did not kill all the brain cells.
Not all of them, but most of them. What was that movie?
It's either that or The
Last
Gear.
Action Hero. Did you ever see that movie?
Yes.
That is a classic and nobody likes it. I
It
freaking love that movie.
wasn't.
I don't know if I just have
bad.
full nostalgia goggles on.
You probably do. Like, I know I'm that way when it comes to a bunch of, like, video games.
Yeah, but I watched Twins as a kid, and I still think that movie, and Junior, but those movies are garbage. And I can't believe they're making a Twins 2 eventually. Who they have, like...
Danny
one of the
DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger as, like, 80-year-old men teaching their kids, like...
No, but there was going to be another one. Like, it was
That's
going to be
so-
triplets, and I think, like... I forget. It was, like, Eddie Murphy or something stupid.
Oh, my God.
Ugh.
We'll make one of them black. It's like, all right, well, fuck it. You made one Austrian, you made one a midget. Like, what the fuck else do you want to do? Like, yeah, well, let's throw Eddie Murphy and fucking... Oh, what the hell's his name? He was in Machete.
Danny Trejo?
Yeah, and let's just fucking throw Danny Trejo in there.
No, I
For...
would take Danny Trejo over Eddie Murphy.
Oh, hell yeah. He's just like a cut and dry, like...
He's just like a
Fucking
fucking
kill you
murderer.
all.
He's just a murderer, and they're like, brother, you can't do this no more.
And he's like, nah, blows both of their brains out, kills everyone else.
Pulls out Machete, be like, really?
It's like, my name's Machete. Ties in all the movies. One big universe.
That'd be fun.
Why not?
Eh. Anyway, getting off this topic now. This is going on a little too far.
Fuck, dude. Like, this is all this is. It's just your average podcast. Callbacks. Batman.
You want to get into that one now?
I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to.
Let's drink a little more.
No,
before we
let's just get the fuck into it.
Alright, you go first. I'll go first. Alright. The Arkham Asylum games, I feel like, made the perfect Batman movie.
Look, can I be the first person to say this? I don't give a fuck who they have for Batman. I don't give a fuck who they have.
I don't give a fuck, because I don't want Jake Gyllenhaal
Shut
to
your
be
mouth.
Batman.
Just shut your mouth for a minute. I don't care who they cast for Batman or Joker, as long as they look the role, and then you voice over Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill, and I'll be happy. That's it. Don't give a fuck.
See,
Like, that'll make my, like, lifetime. So if you're gonna start going on about, like, oh, the Arkham games made the perfect Batman movie,
see,
shut the hell up.
I wasn't even gonna,
It's not gonna happen.
No, I wasn't even going to talk about an actor, because I don't feel like getting into that with you right now.
Yeah, you don't.
But
I have very
I really hope
staunch
Jake
choices.
Gyllenhaal just doesn't become Batman. I want him to be Joker, if anything, but or Riddler.
There's
That'd
no
be cool.
good Joker.
But
I'm sorry, there's no good Joker.
you ever see Dredd?
Oh,
The remake.
That's what I... All right,
Good one.
we're just going to, like, go back, like, 30 seconds right here. Judge Dredd, the first one with Sylvester Stallone, fantastic movie. One of my favorites. Shut your mouth. It's good. Dredd, the second one...
am the law.
I am the law. The second one, it's a good movie, but as its own.
I wouldn't want the new one.
Yeah,
That movie is fantastic.
it was like a
How
7.
they shot what?
For me, it was a 7 out of 10.
That guy was way better as Dredd than that was like more of a comic based. Like what the hell's his name? Carl Urban. That guy was awesome as Dredd. Fucking he should be Batman.
Yeah, but wasn't Carl Urban Bones in fucking Star Trek?
Yeah. Who cares?
Look, they can't make another Star Trek movie because fucking Yankov died.
They can. They'll just write him off.
You can't write off a dead man. What happened to him? He got married and lived a happy life, even though in the real series, he was part of the crew. He went gay with Sulu.
I don't care about Star Trek.
I liked the new Star Treks. Just gonna say.
I still didn't see the newest one actually.
I didn't see the newest one, but I saw the first two, and they were very good for what they were.
Into the Darkness was okay.
No, they were both okay.
But anyway.
Batman.
Batman. But this is what I want the Batman movie to be. I want a low-budget Batman movie.
Get your lube ready, kids, because you're going to want to beat off to this one.
Because why does Batman need a lot of special effects and all that garbage? They should save all their money for Superman and make very good low-budget movies with, like, Batman, Nightwing, Batgirl.
Yeah, but you're talking like $90 million, right?
That's what Deadpool was. We talked about it last time.
I know we
and
did.
Deadpool needs more special effects than Batman does.
I don't think it needs more special effects. I personally feel like Deadpool should stay the way it is. And if the writer wanted to stay on from the first one, it would have been better, but he didn't because he's a bitch. So there's that.
Yeah, you want a lot more money.
Sorry.
I don't even think it was the writer. I think it was the director. What was his
Yeah.
name?
And then T.J. Miller's not going to be in this one because of all the sexual allegations with him.
Dude, I don't even like T.J. Miller, so I don't give a shit.
Can we just, like, PSA, everyone?
Don't touch boys. Don't fucking rape girls. Don't do anything.
Keep your dick in your pants. The more you know.
Like, you think this time of age, like, you wouldn't have to tell people
It's
that.
2018. We've had, how many years has it been since America was founded? If one of you assholes comments 2018, I'm going to fucking I was going to say stap you. I'm going to slap the shit out of you, stupid.
Stap ya.
Yeah, a stapper. I'm the police stappers. We're the crime stappers. Fucking Boston, like, police officers. Stap right there. Park your car. Get out.
What the hell were we just talking about? Something about... How'd we get into that topic?
2018, people touching each other. T.J. Miller. There we go.
T.J. Miller. Yeah. It all came back. But yeah, fuck that.
Just like the Vietnam flashbacks. They're all back. Yeah, just keep your dick in your pants. Stop being a fucking cunt. Everything will be fine.
Yeah.
If you want to fuck someone, you can go to Vegas. There are plenty of people there who will hand you cards for, like, prostitutes. Someone tried to hand me one. Nope, didn't take it. I was with my girlfriend. Even if I wasn't, I have better standards than that.
Her head slowly went...
She didn't even notice. We were dude, alright, another aside. We're walking down the main drag, and people are just, like, handing out cards and shit, and this dude's, like, in a red shirt, and, like, I don't really pay attention to him because I'm, like, 6 meters back. And, like, as we're walking towards him, I, like, see more of the shirt, and it's got, like, you know, a woman's silhouette, you know, like, the stupid fucking mud flap, like, I'm sexy. It's like, congratulations. And he looks at Nicole, looks back at me, looks away, looks at me. I catch eyes directly with the motherfucker, and he was just like, and I was like, mm-mm. I just kept walking.
He's like, you see this? This is so you know I'm a pimp.
So, like, he fucking tries to hand me a card. I'm like, nope, we keep walking. We come up to, like, this section where it's all just, like, these fucking homeless assholes who have, like, what are you doing?
Trying to quietly get my bottle opener.
Fucking, we just need one that'll stay on the set.
Last episode, my keys were very loud, so I'm trying to...
Yeah, they were, motherfucker. Why do you think I'm only having the one? I'm not gonna be that asshole.
You just need to pre-open a bunch.
If we don't finish them, you know the episode's not over. But, like, all these fucking homeless assholes sitting there with, like, signs saying, we're pirates. And I'm like, I go from slouching to, like, standing up dead straight and, like, I can't use this, Ben. What the hell's wrong with you?
So selfish.
Look, shut up. And, like, we finally walk into, like, this M&M place, and I look at Nicole dead in the eyes. I'm like, dude tried to hand me a fucking prostitute card. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I just shook my head and walked away. And she was like, oh, all right. Like, I took it as so much more of, like, oh, God, Nicole saw everything's going to go to shit. And she was just like, eh. It's like, good, you didn't take it. Don't be a fuck. It's like, all right. What did you say?
Don't disappear in the middle of the night, Big. I have to go poop. Call for 20 minutes.
Fuck. Dude, look, all right. Some of those nights I couldn't do that because the fucking 3-hour shift killed us.
Yeah.
Like, first night we got there, we fell asleep at, like, 8 o'clock, and we're like, get the Midol, honey. We're going to go to sleep. Where's my prune juice?
Ugh.
It's like, fuck. That's about you right now.
Yeah.
It's all right, Grandpa. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
So, back to Batman. I'm sorry.
All right. Back on topic.
Too many tangents.
All right. So,
Wait! I just wanted to see your reaction.
so following the Dread thing, you know how that was basically just like a video game, like you go tower to tower?
What?
Like floor to floor, I should say.
Yeah, the new one.
I want Batman to have to go into the Arkham Asylum and pretty much fight his way through and make like a trilogy. You don't even have to make a fucking... Why is it a trilogy? Like 1 or 2 movies of fucking just Arkham Asylum.
Yeah. You could just do 2.
Yeah, right. He's gonna do a trilogy, so a fucking trilogy. But it doesn't all have to be an Arkham Asylum. We can open it up like they did in like Arkham City and all that garbage.
Well, then to be honest, they wouldn't have to do 3. Like, you can just do it with, like, him the first one's like, oh, he caught the Joker, threw him into Arkham.
Yeah.
Second one, oh, Joker's in Arkham. He's lined everyone up. They're starting a revolt. They're almost out. Fucking Batman goes in, subdues almost all of them. Come to find out, the Joker's already broken the rest of them out. They've already blown a hole open. They're out in Arkham City. And then the last one is him fighting against Jason Todd and all the other fucking bad guys.
This is where I kind of want it to be like. Goes into Arkham for some reason. I haven't decided that yet. It's all on the fly.
He's gonna go tell Harley Quinn to stop sucking the Joker's dick. I don't know. I mean, I half expected you to say yes to that.
The first movie is basically him having to break in Arkham without anybody knowing to rescue somebody that was in there because Hugo Strange is in there. And he's trying to be all discreet, taking out the villains left and right. Second movie is Hugo Strange finding out all that stuff. Batman has to escape Arkham now. So everybody's after him. Third movie is like Arkham Origins, where they put a hit on Batman.
But with those first two movies, you could easily condense them down into one movie. And it'd just be a 3-arc thing. And the second arc doesn't even have to be that big. It's just like, oh, Hugo now knows everything. I'm dead.
Yeah.
Easy.
But the problem with the third movie being like that, like, have you seen John Wick 2 yet?
No.
You haven't seen John Wick 1.
I haven't seen any of the John Wicks.
Do you care if I spoil anything?
I don't give a fuck. Right. John Wick kills a lot of people for a cat in the first one.
Spoilers.
Nope, dog, excuse me.
Fucking dog. No, but basically the first one, he goes on revenge. The second one, somebody puts a hit on him. And they have like... Oh, fuck, I'm horrible at remembering things. They have their little hotel where everybody goes in. Basically, all the assassins have to be good in there. They can't kill anybody. They can't have any violence in there. Okay. It's like a neutral zone. Mm-hmm. He pretty much super spoilers for the second movie. So no
spoiler alert, get fucked. You're going to see the big red letters. Spoiler alert. SA.
Basically,
suck ass.
He gets in a big fight with the guy. Then all of a sudden it gets... I forget. Something happens where he goes in there and he basically... Ian McShane, you know who that is? The actor guy?
Yeah.
He's like pretty much runs everything. He's in there. He's like, don't do it. So Keanu Reeves pretty much kills the guy right in a chair.
Yeah.
Right in the fucking... place.
Yeah.
Then they ban him from there, and every single hitman and assassin gets contracted to kill John Wick. In the third movie, which I'm hoping if they do this, I've heard that it's not going to be this. Like, you might go to like Japan or something, which I could still do that and it'd be cool. But I really hope the friggin' third movie's just him taking out all the assassins trying to get to him. Because that's just going to be a balls to the wall friggin' crazy movie.
It'd be interesting to see.
John Wick's really good. You gotta legally download them and watch them.
What you can't see is Chad's winking to me. Am I using my wrong eye?
Oh, those movies are so good.
Next, you're gonna show me some batteries, right?
Keanu Reeves. He's an American charm right there.
Apparently, they're doing Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Like 50 years
50s,
in the future.
They have to deal with like their teenage selves. Like, what the
and they gotta talk to George Carlin, who's been dead for like 20 years now.
Is this gonna be like a CGI fest of like young Keanu Reeves, or do you think they're gonna try to like get actors that look like Keanu Reeves and the other dude?
What one would be even more interesting
is like them playing, same looking the same. It's like, oh look, you aged like shit, bro.
It's like, thanks, dude. It's like, yeah, it'll probably be a CGI fest, but I really don't care.
Dude, Keanu Reeves has actually wanted to make this for a very long time.
Keanu Reeves is fucking amazing.
He's probably the most generous. Like, you know how much money he's given away and like took in pay cuts just to make movies and stuff?
Yeah, just to like work with people. He took, I forget, I saw it on Reddit, but like he took a pay cut to like work with someone he's always wanted to work with, and I was like, fucking A.
Matrix, he gave most of his money away just so that movie can like get the special effects get made and everything.
Yeah. That movie was kind of shitty.
Not the first one.
Look, I'm sorry. If you're going to lump them all together as one, they were kind of shitty. If you're looking at them individually,
Talking
the first
about
one was
movies
good.
that need to make reboots and just exit out the other ones. Fucking The Matrix.
I'm glad you decided to, like, talk over me to get your point across. You were like,
I'm
going to talk higher than you.
Waved the pen.
You were like, I'm going to be an adult. I was like, I don't fucking care.
No, that movie's... They need to make a real sequel.
Yeah.
Fuck the Wachowski siblings.
Look, I don't give a fuck.
They've had The Matrix and everybody like holds them to a high pedestal, but they made The Matrix. That's it.
Yeah, but like The Matrix, there was a game that explains a bunch of shit in between the first and second movies, and the fucking game was shit.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So they're not as good as people think they are.
Nope.
Not at
all. So we talked about Batman for fucking like 3 minutes outside of like.
Well, what would you want the Batman movie to be? Do you want like a big budget, crazy movie, or do you just like it has to be a trilogy? So you need to kind of think of like a.
What if I don't? Honestly, I don't give a shit if you want to have a trilogy or not. Like, if you're gonna make a Batman movie, just fucking follow a comic. For God's sake, you have so much groundwork already laid. Like, just fucking pick up
That's
a
why
comic
Marvel
and read
does such
it.
a good job. Marvel like pretty much just takes all the good pieces from comics and throws them into a movie.
Yeah, but they also only have one guy like leading Marvel,
Yeah,
and he has like all creative control. And then he's like, this director, this writer. There you go.
is that a
Like,
bad
that's
thing?
fine. No, it's perfect. That's how it
Yeah,
should
but
be.
now
done.
DC's. I guarantee you, DC's movie slate when they release it, it's gonna be totally different than what we got last year. The fucking Birds of Prey movie. We don't need that. Why the fuck are they making a Birds of Prey movie?
Ooh, wait.
Gotham City Sirens.
Okay, I'm like Birds of Prey. I made the connection because
Yeah.
but
Why do we need a Harley Quinn movie?
it's not a Harley Quinn movie. That's the thing you
No,
have to
they're
remember.
talking about a Joker Harley Quinn movie and a Harley Quinn movie.
Yeah, we don't need either of those two.
Yeah.
What we need is we need the Gotham City Sirens because that's a trio of characters who's really interesting.
Not yet, though.
But here's the problem. You have the two smartest women on the face of fucking Earth who are villains. Harleen Quinzel, and Pamela Isley, along with one of the greatest burglars of all time, who even outsmarted Batman. Like, it's perfect. It writes itself.
No, the problem is, make the fucking Batman movie first. Like, I'm sorry. If you ask anybody, would you rather have a Gotham City Sirens, Gotham City Sirens, or
My blue eyes white dragon.
Gotham City Sirens, or a Batman movie? Batman. Would you rather have a Man of Steel movie or Gotham City Sirens? Man of Steel movie, because I need another Superman movie.
No, I need a good Superman movie.
Yes.
The first one was good. I liked it. I don't care about your gripes with it.
I don't have gripes with it.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, fuck.
Superman and Zod fighting in the sky, like
No, we
throwing each other
explained that.
back.
I was fine with that because he didn't know how to control his shit. There's a few things I would want. But
Yeah, but even all right, I'm gonna bring it up for a split second, and it's done. He can take a punch, but all of that force is literally just being expanded against the rest of the world. Like, you can only take so much damage. He couldn't absorb all of the hit.
he should be able to.
That's why he flies
In the comics,
backwards.
he does.
All right, we're done.
It's our comic book movie. In the fucking Infinity War, Thanos is ripping chunks out of a moon and throwing it at the Avengers.
That's a fucking segue if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll move into the Infinity War. Why does Thanos look like a fucking thumb?
Looks like a prune.
Dude, look, he looks like a white prune, and it's disappointing. It's like my thumb got like all
No.
sorts of pruny in the shower.
It's gonna be awesome. But they're literally trying to put it out right now as like promotional stuff. Thanos is gonna be the next Darth Vader.
Thanos is better than Darth Vader.
Darth Vader's awesome.
Look, I'm sorry, no.
That's another story.
I don't like the sand. Ah!
No,
I'm strong. Ah!
They did not make a Han Solo movie, make a Darth Vader movie about him trying, after he gets the suit, and him trying he has to change his whole fighting style to work with that suit.
Okay, here's the thing. You know when Darth Vader was standing in the smoke and you couldn't see him, and then all like his chest thing lit up? He turned those off to be a fucking drama queen. The dude's a drama queen. He shut off the lights on his suit, which power all of his goddamn fucking like life-preserving things.
'Cause he's
just
like-
for drama.
He's like, surprise, motherfucker! Force choke, slice in half.
Yeah, he was like, surprise! Oh god, my hand's gone and I can't breathe because all my power shut off. I'm dumb.
Back to Thanos.
The thumb? Yeah, well, let's talk about Thummy for a fucking, like, hot second, because my god, is that just disturbing.
It's gonna be good.
Look, alright,
Everybody that says they see that scene, they say it's fucking ridiculous.
let's take one step back before we go into like, the Infinity War. Let's talk about Black Panther.
I can't wait.
I am so fucking excited.
See, I literally like don't know almost anything about this movie because I'm like, I want to go into this like blind.
Yeah.
This is what I did with kind of Thor. I've watched like the 1 or 2 trailers, but things got spoiled. here
I
and
didn't
there.
like Thor.
Yeah, but Thor Ragnarok.
I haven't seen that yet. I really want to see
That's
it.
what I'm talking about. Fuck the
Yeah.
other 2 Thors. Those sucked. Like Thor 1 had some cool shit. Thor 2, I still haven't seen the whole thing.
Thor 2 was like, oh, I can fall asleep halfway through this and know how it's going to end.
First
Thor
time I tried to
wins.
see Thor 2, one day I went really drunk. I just left. And when I leave a movie when I'm drunk, you know it's bad. Second time I saw it, me and Pat literally just fell asleep.
That's
And I
also
haven't
because you
tried.
two are old. No offense, Pat. You're a lovely lady, but you're dating Grandpa over here. Just saying.
But Thor Ragnarok I want to see really bad.
It looks like a good 80s buddy comedy flick.
Yeah. They said it's like the perfect action comedy. Thor is such a goofy character. He needs to be in the...
He's not goofy. Fucking Drax is goofy. And the only reason he's goofy is because he can't fucking understand sarcasm.
Alright, Ultimate Thor is kind of goofy because he's just so intense with everything. Like fucking carrying around a keg of beer, just be like, go, go, go.
Yeah, but you could say that fucking Hulk's...
Did you ever see that scene they did with like Thor and Doctor Strange and Thor like I forget he tries to give him another drink and then he doesn't want it, so Thor gets a beer, disappears.
Yeah.
I think he started Doctor Strange. Yeah. So he pretty much like just drinks the whole beer in like 2 seconds and puts it down. Then all of a sudden the camera pans to Doctor Strange, he goes back to Thor and the beer's full again. That's the stuff I want from Thor and everything.
No, what I want from Thor is like the first movie where you see him smash the mug, and then
Yeah.
in the deleted scene, he goes back to return the mug to the old lady, and he was like, I'm sorry I was an overgrown piece of shit. That's what I want to see more of. But that's not going to happen.
I just hope this movie actually has like, because with like it's hard with like Thor and stuff. Like the Avengers did it pretty well with the fight scene, feeling like Iron Man, Thor, and stuff.
When they're fighting in the forest, and then
Yeah.
Captain America like steps in
Intervenes and all that.
like a whiny baby, yeah.
Yeah, but I want more of like just a brutal fight between Thanos and like the actual Avengers. Because Captain America's gonna be not Captain America-ness, he's gonna be the Nomad.
Yeah, but you're gonna... The problem with that one is that you'd have to go into... You'd have to get something higher than a PG-13 rating. You would have to go rated R.
I don't know. Civil War, that fight with Iron Man, Bucky, and Cap was pretty brutal.
It may have been brutal, but like all these characters are supposed to die at Thanos' hand, which is what it is.
I think Iron Man might bite the bullet.
Doesn't he die anyways?
I don't think so.
I know Captain America was supposed to die.
He should have died in Civil War and came back as a Nomad. That would have been perfect. Like if he just appears again, like all of a sudden.
Yeah, but there's no explanation.
Yeah.
And knowing Marvel, they're gonna take like 20 minutes to fucking explain like a 3-second like, oh, I'm Captain America, I know magic.
See, I was kind of hoping Hawkeye would die because there's like, I forget who they were fighting.
Yeah, but Hawkeye's also supposed to be deaf, and he's not deaf.
He's not deaf.
Yeah,
He's
he's
not deaf.
Yeah, Hawkeye's deaf.
No.
Yeah. Look it up right now. I'm like 80% sure Hawkeye's supposed to be deaf. In the comics, Hawkeye is a deaf man. Or he's... No, Daredevil's blind. Yeah, he's deaf.
Two thousand two, the mother of a 4-year-old Anthony, son of not wear a hearing aid. Is he deaf?
Just type in, is Hawkeye deaf?
Hawkeye was deaf and used hearing aids.
Ha!
Alright, whatever.
And they never state that in the Marvel movies, that Hawkeye uses fucking anything.
The panel I was reading was Hawkeye talking to Deadpool. He's like, I can't read lips through your mask.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever.
Sorry,
But-
I looked at the
no,
fucking PC.
But there's like a cool panel and like, fuck, I wish I knew. I think they were fighting like the Kree or something, where Hawkeye's pretty much just getting swarmed by him, taking them all out.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he just like gets one of his exploding things,
Yeah.
arrows, and just blows him up, and he pretty much dies. Then he comes back as the Ronin, and nobody knows who he is. And he doesn't use the bow. He pretty much uses like a staff and like swords
I'm
and
gonna have to
everything.
cut that audio of you slamming your elbow into the table.
Uses a staff and swords and stuff.
That's good character building.
Yeah,
I'll say
that's
that.
what I wanted friggin' Infinity War, or Avengers 4 to be.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen at all. You can hope, you can dream. It's not gonna happen.
I think they're gonna try to make him like Ronin in the new movie though. 'Cause
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner's like, please let me not just use a bow and arrow.
Just let me die.
But now they're talking about like a TV show with him or something. So you know they need to stop releasing this stuff before the movies come out.
Yeah.
Because it's like Spider-Man: Homecoming 2. Spider-Man's gonna be good, but we haven't had an Iron Man 4 rumor or anything like
It's
that.
like we haven't had Iron Man give fucking
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man the gold and red suit.
Did you see the Captain Marvel pictures?
No, I haven't seen her yet. It is
No,
a her, right?
Yeah, the costume they pretty much gave her in this picture is kind of an homage to the original Captain Marvel. It has like the green costume.
Make sure you send that to me. Oh, also fun fact, I can't record Tuesdays under any circumstance. Well, yeah, I can't record Tuesdays.
Now I don't know how I feel. It kind of looks like just a suit with things glued to it,
Yeah.
and the boots aren't real boots because you can see the shoes underneath. So I think there's gonna be a lot. I think that's all the CGI stuff they're gonna put to it.
Yeah, but isn't she supposed to be wearing like red and
Yeah, this
blue
is
and
like I said.
yellow?
This is like an homage to the original Captain Marvel.
Yeah, doesn't the original Captain Marvel dies, hands over his powers to her.
Marvel.
Fuck, it's so dumb how they did that. Like, fucking kill me. So stupid. I'm sorry, but fucking Christ.
We'll put images in the thing so you guys know what the hell we're talking about.
I'm staring at the PC because Chad's taking forever with all this goddamn shit.
Yeah. That was the original one.
Okay.
Then they changed it to those.
Honestly, Captain Marvel, like, she was an interesting character to me.
Yeah.
Not
Now, wasn't
someone-
she Power Girl at first? Then she became Captain Marvel?
No.
Or was it the other way around?
No.
You sure?
We already went over this, Chad.
Did we?
Power Girl is Supergirl from
Oh.
Universe 2.
Wow, I'm getting different fucking comic books mixed up.
Yup.
I'm tired. Leave me alone.
Uh,
Anyway, back to Infinity War. There is a rumor that Spider-Man's going to be getting the black suit in Infinity War, which would be fucking perfect because he's in space.
no, it's not perfect because in Infinity War, Spider-Man's supposed to get the gold and red suit from Iron Man and help fight against Thanos.
I'm talking about 4, like maybe the 4th Avengers movie. He might get it. One of these movies, because he's supposedly going to be in the Venom movie now.
I don't want to talk about that because that's still like unconfirmed.
Well, it's actually kind of confirmed that Peter Parker is going to be in the Venom movie.
Yeah, but you can't have Peter Parker in the Venom movie without having Spider-Man in the movie because the only way you get Venom is because Spider-Man gives up the black suit after realizing what it's doing.
Do you think that could be a post-credit scene?
Probably not.
I don't know. You could have a post-credit scene of him in the clock tower.
Yeah, but that trivializes all the work that goes into Spider-Man getting the black suit, learning what it does,
Yeah.
and then getting rid of it.
Imagine if Venom's coming out before Homecoming too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like they'll still do it anyway. I feel like Sony's gonna let them have Spider-Man a lot longer than.
Yeah, it's because it's making them fucking money, and they're like, yay, money!
It's like our other movies didn't make this money.
We didn't know what we were doing originally.
I hope he gets the black suit in that. Because imagine if Spider-Man get the black suit and he just... Because it makes him like so much stronger. Because Spider-Man never fights at full strength. That's the problem with Peter Parker. He's always soft on villains. He never fights at full strength because he never wants to actually hurt anybody. That's why when Superior Spider-Man came out, he was just so brutal. Because Doc Ock was like, this is a strength he has. Why doesn't he do this all
But
the
the
time?
problem is that Spider-Man also realizes that if he doesn't keep his own strength in check, he's very much gonna destroy most of New York.
Yeah.
And like he invented his own fighting style, the way of the spider.
When he lost his spider sense, right?
Yeah, what?
That was when he lost his spider sense, so he had to go
I don't
train
remember.
to figure out how to actually use his powers without the spider sense and all that.
Yeah, without being like, oh, I can like dodge things immediately. Oh wait, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, he like invented the way of the spider, and
Yeah,
then
so Peter Parker became... Imagine if... You don't think they put Madam Web in this at all?
no,
You don't think so?
no,
It's so cheesy. Remember the cartoon? Whenever they were just like randomly bring her in?
I'm not. I can't. That was just trash. Like Spider-Girl was fine.
Which one? Spider-Woman, where it was Jessica... What the hell's her name? Jessica Drew. Is she Spider Girl?
I think it was
Spider Woman.
I don't remember. Like just like Spider Woman was like an offshoot for me, so I really didn't like pay attention too much. But they're also missing like the metal Iron Man's they're missing the metal spider suit. They're missing a lot of shit from
I
like.
don't think they'll ever put that in. Yeah, but Spider-Man also he got cosmic powers.
When?
You never saw that?
When did he get cosmic powers?
Oh my god, you never heard of Cosmic Spider-Man?
We don't have to look this up right now. Like, no. Put your fucking phone down, Chad. We're recording an episode.
I'll send you.
Look, I know Venom. I know Carnage. And, like, those are basically the two main symbiotes.
Yeah. Then they just, like, spooched out a bunch of extra ones during the years, like the Anti-Venom and all that stuff.
Yeah, Anti-Venom was made up of, like, 5 other symbiotes.
Yeah, which I don't even think they should bring that into...
Yeah, but Anti-Venom was also supposed to be a part of Deadpool, so if they're going to do it, they have to do it. That's what I fucking want. I want a Deadpool Spider-Man comedy movie. Holy shit.
That would be probably...
That's where I can die happy.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds and fucking Tom Holland.
Because imagine just how awkward Spider-Man would be during that whole
Peter
movie.
Parker's a high school kid. Fucking Deadpool's like, let me touch you.
Like, no, just imagine, like
Let me touch you with my baby hand.
Bring back the joke from, like, the baby hand. He gets his hand blown off, and, like, Spider-Man's just driving the car. Then all of a sudden, you just see Ryan Reynolds just put his hand on his hand.
He's like, what are you doing? Stop that. Oh, my God.
Because they're probably the two best characters on, like, pages together.
Yeah.
They just act so good against
They fit
each other.
well.
Yeah.
So,
Punisher and Spider-Man would be awesome, too.
yeah.
Spider-Man is, like, the only hero that Punisher respects in the comics.
Yeah, but Punisher's also kind of a bitch.
Oh, you're so wrong.
The issue I take with it is that, like, it's the Punisher.
Why don't you like the Punisher?
I just don't. Like, on the basis of, like,
Is he too brutal for you?
it's not the fact that he's too brutal, but I feel like they made him to make him. They didn't make him for, like, any specific reason. Like, Spider-Man is, you know, learn how to control your powers, don't be a douchebag. Like, Iron Man's like, alcohol's bad.
No.
Fucking Captain America's like, we need someone to fight Hitler.
Captain America's become a lot more than that over the years.
Yeah, he became a Nazi.
I don't want to talk about that. No, that was Ultimate Spider-Man. The 616 Spider-Man came back and whooped that one's ass, I guess.
Yeah, but then you got fucking
Or it might be
2091
the other way
Spider-Man
around.
who, like, has talons in his hands and actually has organic web shooters, so...
That guy's cool. Is it organic web shooters?
Yeah, it's organic web shooters. And his talons, like, secrete venom.
2099, he does that?
2099, yep.
That's a cool Spider-Man.
He's a Spanish kid, I forget.
Yeah. I forget his
They
name.
also have to kill off Spider-Man and introduce Miles Morales, because holy shit is that kid fucking awesome. I love Miles Morales as a Spider-Man. Just saying.
See, I've never read the Ultimate comics with him.
Yeah, they're good.
Now he's actually in the actual continuity and everything.
Yeah.
They're coming out with that movie soon, like in a few, like this year, Into the Spider-Verse. It's like the animated movie. I hate the animation on that movie.
I hate the animation on most Spider-Man movies because they don't do it any justice.
Remember that shitty MTV cartoon they made back in the day?
Do I have to?
Oh, that was so bad.
It was so bad. It was good.
Like, it was a cool story and everything, but the animation just drew me out of it. I don't know. I hope Infinity War is good.
It will be. It's Marvel.
Yeah.
Like, they know what they're doing right now.
Fucking talking about, like, 70 people on screen.
That's going to be ugly.
This is what I hope what happens. I don't want it all in one area. And they're actually talking about, like, there's a Lego set that has, like, newspaper things.
Legos?
No, because they spoil the shit out of everything. But there's, like, an actual newspaper saying Daredevil on it. No, this is just me being super hopeful. But imagine if, when there's, like, 70 people on screen, it's literally just them going through Earth and in space, everybody fighting all the people. And you just cut to New York and have fucking Daredevil and Luke Cage and Jessica Jones and fuck Iron Fist. Just fighting.
Iron Fist
everybody.
wasn't bad. I don't understand why people hate it so much.
It was so bad. I don't want to get into that. The dialogue is just awful. The fight scenes, they only had like a day to prepare. So that's why they were just like, it was awful. But I just want them to cut to New York and have like Daredevil and stuff fighting them. Cut like across where, whatever. Just have all that.
Where whatever.
I don't know. Where
Like, I'm very glad you have
Like-
well-constructed ideas, Chad.
Marvel happens in New York, so I can't be like, well, they're in New York there. They're in New York there.
There they are on 9th Street. There they are on 23rd and
that
Broadway.
You have that one guy in Rhode Island. Fuck you, three. Bah! And you have the fucking... Oh, I can't even make this joke. You haven't seen Last Jedi anyway.
Yep, nope.
Yeah.
Not gonna see it. Probably for a while.
Forest brooms.
Shut up.
It's so bad.
Shut up. I want to
Anyway.
hear it.
But yeah, that's the only way it would make sense. Because they're going to be in Wakanda. They're going to be in New York, obviously. They're going to be in space fighting Thanos.
Honestly, if they had reintroduced the Fantastic Four, they could have Doom fighting in his country.
Yeah.
Because Doom is kind of more or less the anti-hero who's like, I want to rule the rest of the world, but I want to make sure my country's all set.
Yeah. I can't wait till they make Doctor Doom. You know they're going to make him good.
I don't want to speculate on things like this, so let's move on.
You know what's funny about that? Sony or Fox was originally going to make a Doctor Doom movie.
Before or after they fucking railed both of them?
After the newest Fantastic Four, they were talking about just being like, we're going to make Doctor Doom movie, and the new Fantastic Four movie is going to be Reed Richards' kids. Which, why would you make the kids if you can't even make a good Reed Richards movie?
Alright. Swiftly moving on.
Yeah.
What else do you want to talk about? Because I think we got time for like one or two more topics.
Well, going upon that whole, when they release a new movie idea, don't spoil it, Black Widow movie is finally being made.
If it's gonna have the redhead Scarlett Johansson, that'd be cool. But if not, meh.
I think it's going to be a prequel. Which would be cool. I don't think it's going to make a lot of money, but...
I hope it does, because Wonder Woman was a good movie.
Yeah, Wonder Woman's a little different, though.
Wonder Woman was an 8 out of 10. Like, if you're looking at Black Widow movie, I'd probably say it'd be another 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm
not saying I don't think it's going to be good. I'm just saying that I don't think it's going to make a lot of money.
I have very strict limits for, like, how I rate things,
Yeah.
if you haven't realized.
Yeah.
Like, even with, like, how I said Doom was a 7 out of 10, like, Wonder Woman was an 8 out of 10. There were things that could have been improved, like the third act, but outside of that, it was a damn good movie.
Yeah. Fight scenes are really good, besides for the final one, but...
Yeah.
Eh.
You gotta get over it.
But Wonder Woman's... I hope they go, like, just the crazy martial arts fighting and all that.
Like the super slow motion.
No, fuck slow motion. Slow motion ruins
I
everything.
hate to say this. They did it very well in the Wonder Woman movie. Like
That's her thing, though.
But it was sporadic. It wasn't like, super constant.
No, but-
The only way I can like see that being a very, very interesting utilization is like a fight between like the Flash and Superman.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
In which case, like that'd be a really fucking interesting thing to see. Because
See, those things are different because you could just have everybody standing still,
Yeah.
and have a Flash Superman just brawling out.
Yeah,
But
Flash is supposed to be
Wonder
faster than
Woman
Superman.
that's Wonder Woman's thing.
Yeah,
Like they even in Justice League and stuff, they have slow motion sweep.
yeah. Well,
But-
I mean, Wonder Woman's a badass.
Yeah, but Black Widow, I don't want that. I just want fast paced. Like I want this movie to
Spy
be-
and espionage.
Yeah, like they always talk about how she was like when she was before the Avengers, how they want to wipe her slate clean and all that stuff because she didn't.
Get the red out of a ledger.
Yeah, she didn't do. I just want her just being fucking brutal like back in the day.
It'd probably take an R rating, but whatever.
I wish it was a Hawkeye Black Widow movie.
No, because if they do that, there's going to be a sex scene, and then it's going to have to be rated PG-17.
Why does everything have to involve sex? Why can't they just be two cool friends beating ass together?
Two cool friends sitting in a hot tub.
Just two cool friends having a good time beating up villains, you know?
They already did that with
No.
Thor Ragnarok.
No, this should be her, like, breaking out of her Russian, like, whatever.
Life.
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's much you can expand on that. As good of a character as she is, she's not... I don't want to say that because she really is a good fucking character and she deserves her own goddamn movie. I don't know. I haven't read too many Black Widow comics to be able to say that. And the only reason I haven't is because I can't fucking find them. So before any of you assholes jump down my throat, fuck you.
Yeah, she's a character that's basically just been, like, sweeping through other people's comics most of the time.
More or less.
Yeah.
That's, again, like, if you're going to do a movie, you should definitely do a Harley Quinn Power Girl movie. Because you got, like, fucking 30 comics right there that are all just, like, interdimensional travels.
So that's the problem with DC. DC needs to focus on the top characters and then see if people are still interested to make those other characters.
They would be if they actually...
They should have never made a Suicide Squad movie. And why they're making a second one, if they've introduced Black Adam in the new Suicide Squad movie, I'm going to be pissed.
I saw some shit from Zachary Levi on Instagram about him, like, sitting in the makeup room.
Yeah.
Fucking cool. I'm excited. It's nothing, like, impressive.
Yeah, but they're saying Black Adam might not even be in fucking the first Shazam movie.
He has to. He's the only main villain for Shazam.
They have other villains.
Yeah, but he's the main villain.
Yeah, but they're talking about how he might not be in it.
Yeah, but that's like saying the fucking Mandarin's not supposed to be in Iron Man. The Mandarin has to be in Iron Man because fucking Mandarin's like the main villain, and they fucked that up.
I really think at one point they were planning on, like, retconning that, making it better. Then they were like, people forgot about it.
It's like, the first movie happened, everyone saw all the, like, hints dropped, and then...
Dude, I love Iron Man 3, so I'm not really...
I did not like
the
Iron
ending
Man.
sucks. Like, that was probably the worst third act of the movie. Like, not even the whole third act.
I'm gonna
like,
blow up my suits, and then my girlfriend's gonna save me because I blew up my suits because
just
I'm dumb.
That one ending scene where he's, like, fighting fucking whatever his name is, the real Mandarin.
You
That
mean
was awful.
Glowy McBurney McHotman?
That was stupid. Iron Man should just be like, chest power, shoot the beam at him, dead.
Nah, I've been too easy.
Yeah, but that's how it could have ended. Should
Yeah,
have
but
ended.
the only, like, main villain in any Iron Man movie is more or less Iron Man himself, and it's supposed to be alcoholism. PSA, kids, don't drink too much.
When the second Iron Man movie came out, like, I was hearing, like, seeing things about how, like, you know, in that one he was, like, getting all crazy and everything, and he got drunk at his birthday party.
Yeah, it was dying.
I fucking thought they were going to do that storyline.
It would have been awesome to have seen that's how that one ended.
See, that's the thing about these comic book movies. Everybody thinks they need, like, big spectacle. I don't, like, that's what Batman. I just want a personal story of him doing all this stuff. Like, maybe he has to save somebody. Iron Man, we don't need him to fight, like, fucking Whiplash. That was the worst fucking villain in any Marvel movie.
It was fine.
So bad.
It was fine. It wasn't the worst thing we'd have ever seen.
Where's my bird?
Do you really want to, like, go back to the first fucking Hulk movie? Because we can do that.
Which one? The fucking...
Or the second one that had all the jump cuts in it, and
the
it was
Ang
like,
Lee movie?
this is comic.
Ang Lee doesn't count. The one with... What's his name?
They were both trash. Shut up.
The Incredible Hulk wasn't that bad.
Both of them were pretty bad.
Wasn't that bad.
They were like 4 out of 10.
I give it a 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with a 4 because those are like hard movies for me to say yes. The only redeeming feature
Well, that's... Yeah, but The
is
Incredible
they
Hulk...
introduced Iron Man. End of story.
The Incredible Hulk is like the bastard stepchild of the Marvel Universe. Like, you know that. They include it into the MCU, but it's like kind of the one that's like, it was there. It helped introduce stuff, so we kind of got to give it credit.
Anyways, we're gonna move on from this because fucking kill me.
Eh.
I'm pretty sure they're tired of fucking listening to us go on about like Marvel and comic books, man. Anything else you want to like try to cover?
They cloned some monkeys in Shanghai.
All right, so we're gonna end on cloning monkeys and my stupid fucking thing that I want to talk about.
You didn't even mention what you wanted to talk about.
GPUs,
I don't know what that is.
the graphics cards, why they're like so high priced right now.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll start with your monkey thing.
So I guess they cloned monkeys in Shanghai. Using, like, what was the sheep that they cloned, like, way back in, like, 2090s or whatever? But yeah.
Dottie, I want to say it's not Dottie, but whatever.
Yeah, it might be. We're going to call it Dottie. But yeah, what do you think about cloning? Like, it's actually, like, a real thing now. Like,
The issue that I take with it is it like a one-to-one cloning where it's like, let's say we took a copy of you and we made a clone
yeah, they
of
have
you.
the two monkeys.
But is it another you with all of your memories, or is it
I don't
another,
know.
or is it another you that's literally just being?
I
like,
honestly don't think you can answer that with animals.
I
Like,
mean,
that's
if you
gonna-
made another Coco the gorilla,
Yeah, I see the characteristics of how... But these are, like, little monkeys.
I mean, you can still see characteristics.
Yeah.
Like, you raise one monkey to be one specific way, you clone the second monkey, and you clone two of that same monkey, you raise one differently, and you leave one alone, are they changed in any way? Because if it's a 1-to-1 copy and it has like all your memories, that's an entirely different person. End of story. Because as soon as you two meet, you're both like.
See, that could be like the creepiest thing too, because one of them, like the clone, could always have like a friggin' little thing going on in its brain to make him a little, yeah, and then they could take all that stuff and just like blackmail him, just like
It's like, I know your search history.
yeah. It's like, imagine if they started cloning humans and that happened. Like, imagine if, at this point where people get terminally ill, they clone the person, and they put all their memories into the clone.
Yeah, but they're still just gonna get the same fucking.
Imagine if we actually got science to that point, though.
Let's not. I don't want to think about that.
Like, people just live forever. We just keep cloning ourselves.
I would rather not.
Yeah.
Like, I want to die one day.
I don't think I want to live to above 90. It just doesn't seem nice. I don't want people to have to change.
Chad's gonna be the one who lives to like 130 and he's like, kill me. The cancer couldn't. Why can't you? Look, I saw the joke. I was like, spike it.
I don't know. My girlfriend's a CNA at a nursing home, so I've been there. And one day I walked in there, there's this old lady just leaning over her bed. She's like, help me.
And you're like, do you want me to like put a bullet in you? Or
Patty and the other nurses are laughing. I'm like, why are you guys laughing? This is horrible. And they're like, she just does this for attention. And then I look over, she's just like, meh.
I mean, look, you hit like 70 years old. You can do a lot of shit for attention. Shit your
I'm going to
pants.
be like the jerkiest old man ever. I'm going to fuck with everybody.
I already looked at Nicole. It's like, as soon as I hit like 60 years old, I'm going to sit out on my front porch and tell people to get the fuck off my lawn.
Get off my sidewalk.
Even if I don't have a fucking lawn, I'll be like, get off my dirt. That's my dirt you're touching right there. I'm going to sweep it back into the dirt pile.
It's going to be like Ready Player One. They basically live in like things like built up on top of each other. Why are you floating up to my territory?
Get the hell out of my airspace. Stop breathing my air.
Yeah. Cloning scares me.
Fucking AI scares me, alright?
I want that to be the next episode. Like, we're going to have a big, lengthy talk about that. And that's actually going to happen on like our alien episode we promised would be this episode.
I actually think we should have an AI as a 0.5. That should be the next 0.5 episode.
Yeah.
Just so, like, it'll be a half-hour conversation of us just sitting here talking about it.
Yeah. These would be the special episodes.
Like, that's one where I'm going to have to get a cup of tea and a few biscuits and just, like, fucking sit back and contemplate the fact that we all might die because some androids are going to fucking take over the planet.
These are the ones that we need to lay off the hooch so we can think straight.
Fuck.
Maybe have a beer to loosen up our mind a little bit.
No, I'm just going to stick with tea. I'll be happy.
Yeah. I got plenty upstairs. We'll have some tea.
Lovely.
But yeah, that'll be the hopefully 0.5 next episode maybe. It'll be fun because some shit went on. I didn't write it down in my notes.
What, with AI?
Something happened this weekend. Fuck.
Yeah, 2 Google AIs made like their own children AIs.
There was that. That might have been it. There was something else too. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, they made like their own children AI, and that's basically how they were doing it. Like they make
they're
one.
like training that on.
Yeah, they find out what the deficiencies are, make the second child, and it's better.
Save it.
Oh, it's
that's just gonna spawn off into just like this insanity where they just take over.
This everything. Is where that's the episode where you guys are gonna realize your life is meaningless. Our life is all of this is meaningless.
But as long as I have my Terminator little action figures, I'm cool.
All right. So to finish this shit off, we're gonna give you a little peek under the hood of how all this shit works. It's your average. It's a fucking podcast. You know how it works. You record it on a computer. Fucking, I edit it, and we all just do the work. He's the PR guy. I'm the fucking editing bitch. It's whatever. We're slowly but surely trying to like upgrade our situation so he can edit. I can like record and edit as well. And I'm lugging around like a regular fucking ATX motherboard. I'm lugging around like a piece of shit fucking 30-pound monster.
Yeah. And his mother and everything. It's just obnoxious.
So I'm trying to build a new computer, and I spec'd out everything for Chatty Boy here to make sure like he had one for himself as well. If you know anything about it, they're around $800 to $1,000, depending on how you build it. And honestly, with the way I can build it for the both of us, I can just buy like 4 gigs of RAM instead of me paying like $140. I can buy 4 sticks for like 200 and change. They're doing the same thing. I can split it between the both of us. It's all fine. The issue is graphics cards. A normal graphics card that costs around like $200 is currently going for like $600. And the only reason is because of all this fucking cryptocurrency shit, and it's pissing me off.
It's fucking crashing.
Yeah, it's just gonna crash and burn, and that's what you guys don't understand. Is like it may get up to $12,000. You may have a shot at getting some, even if you mine it. There's no return. Like you're just you're wasting your time. You have a better chance of winning the Powerball.
Like pretty much, if you mine it and you get something, like what are they going for now on Bitcoin? Like
I think one's like $10,000.
Yeah.
Leveled out.
You're gonna have that, but who the fuck's gonna buy it?
Yeah, and there's no like trading it in for anything. Like
Yeah.
Steam doesn't accept it. Most normal, banks and everything else, they don't accept it.
It's just basically a user traded fund, right?
Yeah, it's a community currency.
Yeah.
It's a dick waving contest. So
It's like I have the most time to sit on my phone and be like, it's counting up.
yeah,
Because
basically.
what is it, like every hour they give you, like when you mine it, every hour you get a certain amount.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, and it takes like days to get to like 10,000. And it's like,
Yeah, I know. It's just, it's fucking it's depressing. So it's like I was going over all the products and everything, like a micro ATX system with like decent specs, a Ryzen like 5 chip, normal shit. Fucking it comes out to like $1,400 because the graphics card is $600 when it should only be like $200, and I'm like, what?
now,
the
do you need a
fuck?
graphics card to do all this shit? Is this all going up because people like getting expensive computers to mine stuff so they get more bitcoins?
No,
and
it's
everything?
all. It doesn't require any CPU use. Not much. It requires very little CPU usage.
Because I heard people like building up crazy computers just to run them, just so they mine this stuff. Like
No,
super
but you
fast.
need a bunch of fucking graphics cards. That's the thing you need.
Yeah.
So like, when everyone's buying up all these graphics cards, that's the problem. That's what's happening. Is like it's just destroying the fucking ecosystem. So like, I can't build a computer right now, which means it'd probably be cheaper for you to buy a pre-built one in some cases. But it's the fact of knowing like if something goes wrong, you can fix it yourself.
Yeah. Like I don't want to buy a computer and be like, look at all the shit I don't need.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like that's why I'll put it this way: with taxes that came back, if I can build one for myself, I can give you this one.
That'd be cool.
Like I'm not just.
I'll give you money.
Much I hate to say, I'm not gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
Like I spent $1,000 building this thing,
Yeah.
but like it's right now it's probably worth like $300, if that.
That's fine.
Like it does its job. You can overclock it if you want. The graphics card isn't great, but like it works for editing and I get the work done.
Yeah. But basically, like, what point we're trying to make right now is we have this nice little microphone right here.
We're trying to like buy new microphones, like get a better camera, because as good as this fucking webcam is, we need like an XL, like a
Yeah.
DSL camera, like a really good fucking camera.
So you're not as shiny.
Yeah, so not fucking shiny because the goddamn light. So I can actually put the monitor back there and like not have the fucking light shining all over my goddamn face. So
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about one microphone. Both microphones are going to be in our face, and like I can actually work on audio.
Yeah, so right now we're just saying, bear with us.
It's just your average podcast.
Just enjoy the content. Pretty
Content, he says.
We're gonna get a little more focused.
No, we're not. Like the only way it's gonna get more focused is if you bring more people onto it. Fucking Anthony and Mike are jumping down my throats. Like I had to cancel on you, Anthony, and Mike before I left because I had a bunch of family shit that I had to deal with.
Yeah.
So I was like, fucking kill me.
Yeah, occasionally you're gonna have a few special guests on our show. Hopefully through the episodes they'll get a little more relevant towards things.
And hopefully we actually have like a consistent amount of people to like record shit with us because
Yeah.
just the two of us isn't that fun.
I think it's fun. You're a jerk.
Yeah, you need to like tell me I'm being a piece of shit more often. Because I watched the first episode. My God, am I an asshole? Hi, Mom. I had to make sure I got that out of there before at the end of this video.
It'll be fun. We'll get things going. Bear with us for the quality's sake.
Look, it's better than what I expected, and having someone like you to work with who like wants to get stuff done, who wants to like work on projects and like get to point B, it's driving me a lot more than what I expected it to. And Nicole said it the other day. She's like, if you have someone there who wants to start doing stuff with you, go and do it. I go to class Tuesdays, which means I can't record Tuesdays now, but it'll be what it is. Like, we're going to get through it.
Like, most of the time we record, it's late night anyway.
Yeah.
I gotta wait till my baby goes to bed.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
I got so lucky tonight. She was fucking crazy when I picked her up. And then she passed out in the car. And I had to drop a sandwich off the pad at work. And I'm like, you fucking don't go near her window. You better not wake her up.
It's like, stay away. I love you, but fuck off.
But yeah, this is something we're actually really serious about. So we hope you guys end up being serious when actually follow us.
Yeah.
Because it would mean a lot to us. We're
Like,
putting, like, pretty much any free time we have.
into this.
Yeah.
So I'll be the first person to say this. If you like it, give us a like. If you want it to if you want to say anything, if you want us to talk about something, leave a comment. I'll always respond. I have everything on my phone. I have the creator's application. I have everything on my phone. Chad, on the other hand, is basically the Twitter, the Instagram guy. Like, he's got all of that under his belt. He'll always respond if you leave a message on Facebook, on Twitter or Instagram. We don't have a Facebook right now, but that's for a reason that we're gonna leave behind closed doors.
Yeah, Facebook.
What are you doing,
I'm writing down our Twitter.
dude?
Oh, fuck, I fucked up.
Just tell me, and I can fucking. You'll see it. It'll pop up literally right here. That's our Twitter.
Basically,
This is our Instagram.
you'll see below, our Twitter is JYA Podcast.
JYA Podcast.
Yeah, at JYA Podcast.
Okay. Yeah.
And then our Instagram is Just Your Average Podcast. Where you'll pretty much get a lot of cool pictures of us, like, getting everything ready, scenes from the show and everything.
He'll be stealing all my bullshit from my fucking Instagram.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll you have your own personal Instagram, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want people to follow you or not.
Yeah, I don't know my fucking name, so I'll send it to you so you can put it on the thing.
So hopefully right at the beginning, I'm glad we're fucking retconning this now. At the beginning of the episode, you'll see it over Chad. You'll see Chad's over Chad's head. You'll see mine over my head.
Do you have a Twitter?
I don't have a personal Twitter. I basically live out of Player One.
Alright, so we'll put all that up. I'll
Yeah.
put my Twitter handle up.
You'll see that right over our heads as everything starts. But outside of that, yeah, it's a learning process for the both of us and for you guys as well.
And if you guys do like the show, please spread the word. Like,
Spread it like herpes in the 30s.
we don't know. We're not big into this industry whatsoever, so we don't know a lot of people to get around to.
Yeah.
So, any help could be great, like spreading it and everything.
Yeah, if you guys actually like our content, like, as you see every time, like, you'll see me say, "Hi, Mom. My mother watches this."
Yeah.
Like, she's a supporter. So if you guys are enjoying it, like, let us know. Again, comments are greatly appreciated. Likes, if you liked it, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it.
And if you dislike it, tell us why. And maybe we'll say fuck you. Maybe we'll be like, I guess that's a good point. We'll put that in consideration.
It'll probably be a fuck you, but we'll still take the criticism. We deserve it.
Yeah. We always say criticism. Take it with a grain of fucking salt.
I mean, I was going to say with a bottle of Jack, but however you want to take it, that's your business.
Yeah. But definitely, things we have planned, though. We're going to have the special episodes. We're obviously going to have the AI episode.
The 0.5, yeah.
We're going to have the alien episode, I promise, for this episode, but...
It'll be within
that's
the
going
next
to be like a
10.
special.
Yeah, that'll be within the next 10
I think the AI
episodes.
episode should be a special, too. If you want, we should both take notes on that and actually...
What, like a 0.5?
No, like...
Or like just like its own podcast.
Like, we're probably going to have, like, Just Your Average Podcast, and we're going to have our special branch-off episodes will be that.
Okay.
That's the ones we should bring more people on, so we can get everybody's opinion on everything.
Yeah.
And we're going to have the Let's Plays on Player 2. He's going to put the channel link and everything up.
Yeah, I haven't done much with it because I haven't had a chance to. There's a bunch of content that I have filmed that I haven't edited together because this has taken a lot more of my time up. But if you get the chance, you'll see the link right here, right in between us. Player 2. It'll take a little bit to look up. I'll try and drop a link in the description for you guys, but definitely go and check it out. Again, it's all a learning process, but I'm trying to get... Hopefully after I build this new computer, like, I can just come over here with Chad, we can just chill out and play some games and get it all recorded up for you.
And once that all happens, we're going to have our little competition.
I'm just gonna fucking roast you.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome. It's basically gonna be. We're gonna try to get the Dragon Ball Fighters Z.
No, it's Dragon Ball Fighters.
Fighters with a Z.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
It's gonna be a 3-game competition, pretty much.
So we got Dragon Ball Fighters, which is Chad's choice. My choice is some degree of racing game. If I have my choice about it, it's gonna be Jack X Combat Racing. Because holy shit, is that a fucking...
Do you have that one though?
I have it on my PS4 downloaded.
All right, that'll work. Cause I got Mario Kart too.
I want to stay away from Nintendo content just because they'll fuck with it.
They don't care about Let's Play stuff anymore.
Yeah, they do. They're still kind of hard about Let's Play stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I got something in my eye. God damn it.
You gotta let me practice on that because I haven't played that game yet. But the other game is probably going to be a speed play, Crash Bandicoot, or something else if we think of it.
Okay.
In the meantime, staying away from first-person shooters because I'm garbage.
Yeah, I'm not as good as I used to be.
Yeah, it won't be a fair competition. Trying to think of games that me and you are good at. But of course, we're gonna have other people playing. Like these are gonna be a bunch of friends and everything coming on. Like I have 3 people, and we have. I'm sure Mike and Anthony want to play it.
You got to be careful with how many people you want to load onto that.
5.
But that's
I want at least 5.
at least 5 people. All right. So
Because it's gonna be like a ladder tournament.
okay.
Yeah.
I think that should be one of our next like 0.5 episodes. Is just like us laying some groundwork for everything.
Yeah.
And like letting you guys in on it, because as much as I want to keep everything behind the closet, you see us like talking about all this, and like we're all about it. So any feedback you guys want to give us, like you're more than welcome to. So yeah, we should have our AI 0.5, and then the 0.5 after that should be the groundwork.
Yeah. That'd be good.
So besides that, I think we've covered everything that we really want to talk about.
Yeah. Thanks again for watching. If this is your first time, I hope you didn't hate it enough not to want to come back. Hopefully you liked it.
If it's your last time, thank you for stopping by. Come back and visit again soon. If not, get fucked.
I'm not sorry I wasted your time. But join us at the Twitter, which will hopefully be right here, and the Instagram, which will hopefully be right here.
You're expecting a whole lot of shit.
A lot from you.
Yeah, you're not going to get a lot from me. You're just literally going to see them both pop up like individually, one at a time, and I'll just be like, there.
I know how to edit, so I'm like, magic, let everything float around.
It won't float, but it'll definitely. I'll let it scroll down.
It's gonna be a quick little like Fight Club thing.
No, it'll scroll down from the top of the screen to the bottom. I can guarantee it.
All right, as long as it's there.
I've been Chris, and
I'm Chad, and thanks for watching again.
join us next time.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Hi, Mom.